Hey everybody, it is January 10th, 2009. I am sonicsuns, and today we're talking about suggestions. I suppose in general, and also particularly for the internet video thing sort of a deal. But to start off, it's a goofy hat. No, 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 got a goofy. I can't sing any more of that song or I'll get sued. Hey, this is actually a ski mask, which is which is great for when it actually gets really cold. Which it may or may not do periodically where I happen to live. Bum, bum, bum. You know, otherwise I just keep it up here, and it's like this incredible... Clearly, it's a decoy. See, if anyone tries to hit me in the head, there's half a chance they'll hit the hat instead. Oh ho! Now, it's been suggested to me by parties to remain anonymous that the goofy hat should not be worn in public or at all. That it's weird. You shouldn't do that. It's not normal, whatever. And I keep wearing it anyway. It's a good hat, you know? I also had some boots that certain parties did not like very much and took away from me. We're gonna get you some new boots for Christmas. Just don't wear those old ones. I was like, well, those are good boots. Even though they look kind of weird, but whatever. Boy. It's true. People tell me if one thing or another is weird. And if it's just plain old weird and that's it, probably going to ignore that suggestion. Certain parties remain anonymous. You know, we should do... And they apply... I mean, I haven't worn this hat much on the internet, have I? But, like, you know, on the topic of the internet videos, parties remain anonymous and said, you know, you should be more presentable. Clean-shaven, for instance. You know, you could be... You know, I suppose... Takes up a thing amount of time. Told I should also comb my hair. You know, and I was totally going to demonstrate that for this video, but I don't apparently have a comb sticking around. Like, oh, I wonder if I have a comb around here someplace. Oh, boy. But yeah, you know, certain parties remain anonymous sometimes tell me, you know, what we believe with regards to what's weird and what's acceptable is the absolute truth. You have to go with that. Everyone else in the world, they have these opinions, you know, that agree with us. Everyone in the world, they agree with us. But none of them want to tell you, sonicsuns, but we're telling you. And we're like, really? I mean, I'm sure some people must think this hat looks positively dorky. So I walked by one day and someone happened to say, like, hey man, that looks cool. There's a better than even chance he was being sarcastic. You know, or even threatening. I once wore this thing with, like, the whole, you know, the thing over the face, freshman year of college. And then later that day, my RA knocked on my door. And he was like, hey, were you wearing a ski mask earlier on campus? I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay, because someone sort of called you in, and I wasn't sure if it was a student or, like, a burglar or something. I was like, what the heck? Ski mask is such a bad rap these days. But anyway, suggestions, particularly for the old internet video thing. What could I do? I'm tinkering around with improving the description box thing. If you go back to the very first video at the beginning, you'll see I've added in, like, a explicit thing with the Creative Commons tag, because not everything has the Creative Commons actually tagged in the corner. Links to the previous and next videos. Links to related videos. Like that. And it's kind of tedious when I made 380 videos already. To go back through all these. I can't even scroll to the end of the videos. I go to, like, I click on, you know, the thing to display all my videos, whatever, and it displays like 20 to a page, and there's no way to scroll to, like, the, you know, the page of earliest videos. So I have to, like, click like 6 times. So I found the problem on multiple websites, actually. No one consumes, no one seems to realize you might have so many videos that getting to the beginning would take a while. You know, it's a little click button to get all the way there. But I thought about improving the description box. Maybe make things easier to find with the videos. Of course, YouTube has a thing already on the side that says, you know, more videos from sonicsuns. So maybe, you know, that's all I need. I thought I could maybe put things in categories better. Most of my stuff, like 99% of the stuff, is under people and blogs. Most of the time because I'm lazy. Other times because there's a blog, and other times because, like, you know, I'm not sure where it would fit. Like, is there a category for the Henya character set? Is there a particular spot where that would work? Not particularly, you know, as far as YouTube categories would go. And, you know, maybe that's important or something. I don't know. Other things I could do? Anybody? Any suggestions? Which I may or may not ignore. I don't, you know, be well more shaven on air. I saw something like a year ago, or whatever, how to get ahead on YouTube, and it was like have one message that you always go with. You know, there's some channel they're talking about. It's all about grammar, I think, and punctuation and crap. And it's like, look, see, there's one thing. It's reliable. Every time there's a new video about grammar, and you can. I was like, yeah, but maybe my job is to be the variety show. You don't know what I'm going to talk about, but hopefully, whatever I talk about ends up being interesting. You know, you come to sonicsuns and you learn hopefully something you didn't know. And you didn't know it. So Rumsfeld would call the unknown unknowns. Or unknown squared. Infinite undiscovery. No, I'm just kidding. Game is such an odd name. You know, and the things that I may consider more so is editing. I could cut these things down, maybe. The Vlogbrothers certainly do that. They make, first of all, it's short videos, but secondly, the fact that it's edited. Cut out all the ums and ahs. Not all of them. Even the Vlogbrothers will cut away from themselves and be like, that was so weird. You know, they'll jump out of whatever the current thread of conversation was for a couple of seconds. You know, they'll be like, the dog walked by, or whatever. And it's funny, you know, that's unexpected. That can be good. I've thought that maybe when I ramble and I say my ums and ahs, it actually makes it easier. In fact, I saw a study a few years ago. They had people listening to some stuff, and in the sample of text read aloud, where someone says or ah more often, generally, like up to a point, it doesn't work anymore, but generally, the ums and ahs make it easier for that person to memorize and understand what the thing was saying. And they figured the reason for this is it gives the audience a moment to think. Particularly, the speaker will say when a particularly hard word or concept is coming up or has just come up. You know, so you say these things when you need a thought, and then the audience has time to create a thought of, okay, that's what he just said. Also, if I cut things down, I kind of skip right to the conclusion. Maybe. I don't know. And maybe if I ramble on and have all the various ideas and whatnot, you get a little more out of it. You see, you know, not just where I got to, but all the various little implications along the way, all the little side routes, all the little things, you know, maybe you see something. Oh, wait a minute, there's that one thing you mentioned here, and I can see yada, 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 and this is why your conclusion is wrong. Or not necessarily wrong, but like there's something else to think about. Here's something, you know, etc., etc. I thought maybe that's useful. You know, maybe that's important. Going through the entire thought process. Maybe I can show people how to think. And yeah, okay, that phrase sounds really arrogant. So, you know, but maybe to just ramble is useful. Certainly, it's easier on me. My editing software is really slow. And then there's the length. Perry Urban has said he likes the shorter videos. A couple other people have mentioned that. That might be better. I did like 20 videos in a row, though, that were 4 minutes or less. I did it for like 8 weeks. And no particular uptick in views or people liking them or something. Not anything dramatic anyway. I don't know. Anyway, do you have any suggestions for me? I'm all ears. Thanks for watching. See you later.